That's breathtaking. ¿Dónde hay Plaza Nueva? Let's record Plaza Nueva. I don't know where the Alsa subbar is. Do you? Still going to it.
This is Joe going to jail.
And this is me to get Joe some Vaseline. Home, James. Hello there. Is anyone home? Just arrived in Toledo. Pretty amazing view. Unbelievable. She's holding the sword to the city. Hola! Cut the camera. Stop the red light. I don't want to talk. Lights are off. Shades are going on. I'm out of here. Plaza Nueva. McDonald's in Toledo. Gotta love that American influence.
Come look on the menu.
What?
On the menu.
Alfonso Civil, and a juice by the name of Raquel. It has served as a jail for royalty and plebeians, and it is now a library and military museum. Al otro lado del valle, Puerto del Sol. A nuestra izquierda, la puerta de bisagra, del árabe Bab Sagra, o puerta rubia. Data de 10.550 y es la entrada emblemática de la ciudad, declarada Patrimonio de la Humanidad por la UNESCO. On our left is the gate of bisagra from the Arab, meaning the Brown Gate, which dates back to 1550. It is the emblematic entrance to Toledo and was declared to be Patrimony of Mankind by UNESCO. Significa sencillamente el puente. Su primera construcción data del año 866, pero lo destruyó una riada 4 siglos después. Su reconstrucción se debe a Alfonso X el Sabio. Right is the Alcántara Bridge, which in Arab simply means the bridge. Its construction dates back to 866, when it was destroyed by a flash flood 4 centuries later and rebuilt by Alfonso X, observando que primero fue basílica y luego monasterio, donada a los monjes de San Benito que fueron traídos de Francia por Alfonso VI. Above and on our Templars. Al pasar frente al puente de Alcántara, vemos que uno de sus torreones originales fue derribado para dejar paso a las carretas que acudían a la ciudad con carga. Ocupa su lugar un arco. As we go by Alcántara Bridge, you will note that one of its original towers was knocked down and replaced by an arch to allow loaded vehicles through into the city.
Wow.
Alcatraz. Alcatraz está filmado.
This is the river which leads into
One of
Lisbon.
their strokes can be seen across the river. Más tarde, los atacanes subirían el agua a lomo de caballería para venderla puerta por puerta, sobre el puente de la Degollada. We will soon go over the bridge of the woman with the slit. Pero cristiano mantenía amor prohibido con una princesa árabe. Sorprendidos por los soldados del rey, la bella mora fue decapitada ante el reached the river and started 7 springs. A partir de este punto se puede apreciar una espléndida vista panorámica de nuestra ciudad. En ellas coexistieron 3 culturas, la cristiana, la árabe y la judía, aunque la intolerancia y el fundamentalismo dificultaron con frecuencia la convivencia. Además de estas gentes, Toledo recibió el aporte cultural de los carpetanos, visigodos y romanos. From this point on, we can enjoy a splendid panoramic view of our city. 3 different cultures share it simultaneously: Christians, Jews, and Arabs. But foreign enemies often make coexistence difficult. In addition to the ancient people, Toledo received the cultural influence of South Iberians. Puede apreciar el monasterio de San Juan de los Reyes, construido por los reyes católicos y profusamente decorado con el yugo y las flechas. Su símbolo. Isabel y Fernando estimularon la Inquisición y promulgaron los decretos de expulsión de los judíos. At the other end of the panoramic view, we can see the San Juan de Reyes monastery built by the Catholic kings. It is generously decorated with the yoke and the rose, their favorite symbol. Isabel and Fernando supported the Inquisition and issued the decree that punished the Jews. Out a daily ration of bread. The city has dedicated a street, Hombre de Palo, to this oversight.
Holy Toledo.
La función es trying to defend the city from the Moorish attacks. Another example is the Coracha, a
Stupid bus.
defensive wall and mini tower that can be seen slightly upriver from the bridge. El puente fue construido para sustituir al que se llevó una riada en 1203. y al puente de barcas que había en las inmediaciones. The bridge was built to replace the one washed away by a flash flood in 1203 and the pontoon bridge that spanned the river close by. Los restos de la torre del otro lado del río señalan el sitio del baño de la cava, llamado así porque Florinda, la hija del conde de Ceuta, se bañaba allí espiada por Rodrigo, el último rey visigodo. La cava accedió a los febriles requerimientos amorosos del rey. La cava tomó su último baño arrojándose desde la torre y se cuenta que su fantasma rondó estos parajes durante mucho tiempo. La cava jumped off the tower and in a state of a ghost haunted the area for a long time. A nuestra izquierda podemos ver cerca se halla el campo del brasero, donde se trasladaron las hogueras inquisitoriales y que fueron abolidas definitivamente por las Cortes de Cádiz. On our left, without of sight, are the remorques, with a capacity for 12,000 persons. Their horse and chariot races were held. The road we are riding on was formerly an Arab graveyard. Close by is the place from the Arab graveyard. En la calle a la derecha está la iglesia de Santo Tomé, que alberga el cuadro más famoso del Greco, el entierro del conde de Orgaz. In the street to our right is the church of Santo Tomé, frente al ayuntamiento a nuestra izquierda y la catedral a la derecha, que alberga tesoros artísticos y religiosos de incalculable valor. Together by cities, priceless artistic and religious treasures.
Recording? Yeah. We're lost. We're in somewhere Toledo. Mitchell just bought his sword and shield. And we're walking around these streets. I have no idea where we are. But the alleyways are pretty cool. So, as to where the hell we're going, we're trying to get to Plaza Zocador. That's the little center of town. Oh, here's another beautiful alleyway.
4 pilas salgarinas por vez frito, parrilo, para empezar.
Madrid. Hola.
Look at the
On the boost. On the boost. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You bastard. You know what I'm talking about. This would be Mitchell getting money at the Telebanco in Madrid. Let's see what his PIN number is. Oh, looks like uno, dos, tres. Oh, that's a cash already. He's making a quick run. He's watching out for the Spaniards. There he goes. Good boy. This would be, I forgot the name of this already. Madrid, Puerto del Sol. Only a little section of it. There's some good shopping down here somewhere. This is where Plaza Santa Ana is. Pardo do Museum. What? One of the most hugest museums in the world for art galleries. Hugest. Excuse the English. Right here. Pardo Museum. City's most important historical park.
Anno 1779.
Habla con Valencia. Seguimos, seguimos. Dunkin' Donuts. This is the National Library. 115 years old. Jeez, one after another.
What?
Sights. Wow. Joe, is that worth a shot? What? Hola.
Passávamos para dois para vermos a
Holy
You guys done the tour yet? Oh, you gotta go Portugal.
Palace, yeah.
Yeah, Portugal.
Now this is 36 pictures? Cathedral of Madrid. Not as impressive as Toledo or Seville. Huh? Damn, son. Not what? Big plaza.
Nunca combinado.
¿Por qué no abre?
Nunca combinado, yo creo.
Sí, automático.
¿Dónde está el oso?
¿Otra qué?
El oso.
recording. Sangria.
Yes, Dan didn't make it through last night.
He's finally got some culture.
It was a little touch and go last night with those mating calls, but we're glad to see that Dan made his way back home, and he seems to be in good health. Except for he can't sit down, he's got a sore butt, but that's a whole different story.
That's for the X-rated version of the
Yes,
video.
yes.
What day is it then?
Saturday.
The 10th?
14th day.
What is it, 10th of September, right? Sure. Yeah. Madrid.
It's the 8th of September.
So far through our journey through Europe, I have to say that Madrid is pretty amazing.
Because it's got a TV in the room with
English channels.
That's the only reason.
And BBC One, but it's pretty amazing. It's nice. It's a little modern. It reminds me a bit of Toronto, so I'm not that homesick. It's getting emotional, so I'm gonna say bye. Okay. That is so good.
How you doing?
Look, Danny hasn't shaved the whole trip. Look at that.
Look at this growth.
That's been there since he left Toronto.
I think the sun stunts the hair growth on my face.
Yeah.
What do you think?
But now on his back and chest.
On my butt.
Alright guys, enough information.
And I tell you, it is really nice. It's
Got Nutella.
got a tell in the middle. Compared to my last one where it was like just puff pastry and
Joe can't select food.
Oh, gracias.
and
here's my
Danny is
donut.
getting his crispy cream donut. That's it.
That was last night too. Hola.
Leave my fucking donut alone. Coffees, 1, 2, 3.
It's 1 o'clock. Spanish time. We just left the hotel room. Cause this girl wanted to watch tennis. So we're gonna head over to the palace.
Last night, sorry Mitch, I cut you off. We went by this internet, I guess, cafe or library. I tell you, I have never seen anything like that in my life. All they had was flat screen TVs, high-speed internet, coffee, latte, espresso, kick-ass chocolate bars.
Oh yeah, Pusick outside.
And then put outside, but Danny don't want it. What? It was only me and Mitch went for it.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that, Joe. It's
Well,
recording.
I know, that's gonna be edited out, don't worry. What?
Yeah, look at that smile.
Yeah. We thought Joe was gonna rape one of us last night.
These guys, they have these fantasies about me, and it makes me very uncomfortable.
I fantasize about strangling you.
Stuffing my sock down your throat.
I tell you, Danny was doing some weird meeting calls last night. He was We are standing in front of my summer resort.
Gay Pride Parade. You're blocking the sun, Joe.
Oh, that, oh. Oh, look at this.
Shooting each other.
Look at this. Hey?
That's
It's fucking amazing, man.
Adiós, adiós. Vaya con Dios.
1738. Took 26 years and was inaugurated in 1764. The main architects were Italian: Filippo Juvara, Giambattista Sacchetti, and Francesco Sabatini. Sabatini did the design of the staircase. Nowadays, in this palace, nobody's living since 1931. You can go in, please. So I repeat again, nobody's living since 1931, the year when Spain became a republic, and when the royal family of the Spanish King Alfonso XIII, the grandfather of the present king now, went to Italy to the exile. Nowadays, our present king and queen live in another palace, and they come to this one for the ceremonies, for the official occasions. They live in a small palace called La Zarzuela, located about 10 kilometers outside the city. Okay, we are in the room called the Columns room. At the beginning, when the palace was inaugurated, the state dining room, the first state dining room of the palace. The people decided to inaugurate the new one in the year 1879, the one you will see later on. Nowadays, it's one of the most important, a masterpiece by Tiepolo, Giovanni Battista Tiepolo, famous Venetian painter on that time, the first official painter of King Carlos III. The artist, by the history, was 68 years old when he painted it. In only 11 months, he had 2 children, 2 sons, also painters, and pupils that helped him. But only 11 months and with 68 years old. It's a representation of the monarchy to look from the middle part to the left. From the middle to the left, you can see the representation of a boat, big boat, with Indian people on the boat, and with a man standing up, dressed in red, as the figure of a conqueror. Maybe Pizarro, Cortés, maybe Colón is the figure of a conqueror. So that's the representation of America. In front of America, Tiepolo represented Philippines in Asia and the north of Africa, also possessions belonging to Spain at that time. It's really an important fresco because by the quality of the painting, it's necessary only to clean it. This fresco was never restored, only cleaned by the quality of the painting. All the other frescoes, you will see later on, they have been restored. Nowadays, in the front room, our President King and Queen will see head of the states from foreign countries, and they are coming to visit us. So they do the presentations, they take hands in the front room, before going till the state dining room for celebrating the state dinner. Because it's always a dinner, normally 3 days from official visit, and the dinner is the first day by night. Sure. Bueno, normalmente hay, pero algunas veces, como son carteles así de taquillaje, se rompen. Y mientras lo hacen, pues no sé, estás aquí, no sé qué ver. ¿Estaba allí? No, Gasparini. Nowadays, the rooms are called the rooms of Gasparini because they still have the name of the artist. So, I am always mentioning the name of the Italian. A lot of Italian artists, they came to the city of Madrid on that time with King Carlos III. That king knew very good Italian because he was a king in Italy before he became a king of Spain. It was King Carlos V from Sicilia and King Carlos VII from Naples before he became King Carlos III of Spain. So they came to Madrid for building and also for decorating the inside. The ceiling was painted by a German painter, a painter from Bohemia, Mendes, M-E-N-D-S. He was the second official painter of King Carlos III after the Italian Giovanni Battista Tiepolo. The king married to a German princess, to Maria Amalia de Sajonia, and through the wife of the king, the German artist came also to Madrid, and they also worked for the throne of Spain. The ceiling in neoclassic style, a different style of painting from the one in the front, in Baroque style. I remember you, this one has been restored. And please look at the silk on the walls, because it's a new one. Normally in this palace, only a few rooms still preserve the original decoration. So most of the rooms, they have been redecorated. Most of them at the beginning and the middle part of the 19th. It was necessary to restore. And normally in every room, you're going to see a new silk, but an exactly copy from the original design. The restoration began about 25 years ago after General Franco. It's when people began to restore. Welcome to see another fresco by the German Men's. Shows us a passage from the Greek mythology about Hercules, the triumph of Hercules. Look at an example of the fireplaces, because in that time people used the fireplaces for keeping warm. We put the electricity, because also at the beginning there were candles, the electricity and the central heating at the beginning of the 20th. So we have fireplaces and candles. The chandeliers are Spanish. We have the Spanish crystal from another royal factory. So the Spanish crystal we have in Segovia. Segovia is a province about 90 kilometers from the city of Madrid, in a small village in that province called La Granja. And bronze, gilded bronze, not too much pure gold. Normally gold leaf and gilded bronze. Okay. We continue visiting, and you can see another room that still has the original, has Chinese style, following a French fashion at that time, la chinoiserie, to have a look to the Oriente. So to decorate the inside of a Bourbon palace with the Oriental style. And this is a Bourbon palace from the 18th century, so it has Oriental style. Look at please the walls, the work on the walls, handmade. Everything was embroidered using silk and silver threads. The original one restored. Nice also is the marble on the floor. It's like a Roman mosaic of Spanish marble from the south of Spain, from Granada and Almeria. Look at the complete decoration of the room. It's Rococo style, French Rococo. It's like a fully ornamented style. At that time was the most important style, French style. Nowadays we use this room as how to say, as a room for doing an after dinner when Spain receives the visit of a foreign head of state. So when they finish with the dinner, they pass here, and in this room, standing up, forming groups, talk between them, and drink the tea and the coffee. So they do the after dinner nowadays. But in the old time, those rooms were used as royal apartments. Royal apartments. King Carlos III was the great-grandson of Louis XIV, the only one Spanish Bourbon king who followed the protocolo from France, from Versailles, a very ceremonial protocolo, one room for only one thing, and he followed it. So when he was living in this palace, he used the two rooms we saw before for having dinner and lunch, and this one for having the breakfast. Remember, most of the rooms, they have been redecorated. so we cannot see the table is very clean. Yes, the marble all around the face of the doors, all around the frescoes, the ceilings, also from Spain, to the south, Granada and Almeria. The one in the front. Okay, we continue with the royal apartments in the dressing room, was at the time of King Carlos III. The bedroom continue, and you can see now the porcelain room. Because now for decorating, instead of the statue, you can see a Spanish porcelain. Used to be in Madrid, a royal factory for making the Spanish porcelain. Was called the Retiro factory. Was located in the Retiro Park in the center of the city, but was completely destroyed over Napoleon time. So this one is an example of the works done in the factory. A very good example. The pieces are removable. Que eres muy importante también, ya lo sabes tú. Okay, come inside. Please, come inside. We are in a room called the Yellow Room, by the yellow car of the silk. Again, a new one. Again, a copy from the original design. Yellow Room, by the yellow car of the silk. Please look at the tapestries, because those tapestries are an example of the first ones done in Madrid, in Santa Barbara factory. The factory I said at the beginning for the new carpets, mahogany and bronze. And look at the table, it's a clock, a very complex one, telling us days of the week, months of the year, signs of the zodiac, and phases of the moon. Okay. Por favor, ¿está prohibido el flash? ¿Es prohibido el flash? Remember it? Okay, you can see we're in the state dining room, the one we use nowadays. I said when ahead of the state when a foreign country coming to visit Spain. No, this is the old one. Yes, that is the function. So normally, principal menu is going to be in state dinner. So it's done in the hotel of the restaurant working with protocol for the state. They come here to the food, they keep here the food, they get the kids. Most of them do the food. Everything you can see in this place that you can see made of gold plated during all the 19th and beginning of the 20th centuries. Nowadays, not to use them anymore when it's going to be a state dinner. Just showing them to the tourists. Okay, look at these Stradivarius. Done by the famous Italian luthier after the Stradivarius at the beginning. And I said before, we got the most complete collection in the world because there are more. But there are five together. Okay, look at more musical instruments. This is a Vienna library. So you can keep books inside, opening the doors. It's a Vienna library. There's more piano for children. This is a baby piano. Italian architect on that time, Ventura Rodriguez. He was a pupil of the main Italian architect, Sacchetti. It was very important in Madrid at that time. And nowadays we have a tube and also a street called Ventura Rodriguez. Nowadays we use the chapel only for celebrating masses, but always funerals. Sitting down in that throne, the one that belonged to the grandparents of the present king. This is the one belonging to the present royal house. No, listen. The body was burned in his place. Because you know, the royal family. Flowers, candles, fruits. Only for decoration. From Florence. Headstones, marble from Florence. Normally representations of different buildings, palaces, monuments from Italy. Ceramic is tile ceramic, not porcelain. More practical, clean, cheaper than porcelain, and all around the ceramic bamboo. Room, another royal apartment, was a study room, was a personal office belonging to the wife of King Carlos IV, the two Queen Maria Luisa de Parma. The study room.